Hello friends, nice to see you after a long time. In this tutorial, we are gonna discuss about the LaTeX tool. So the LaTeX tool can be used for creating a professional documents. Before we move into the detailed discussion about this tool, we should know the reasons behind the selection of this tool. Because in our academic purpose, we always choose to work with Microsoft Word for creating the documents such as reports or assignments or homeworks. Because as we have seen in our student life, the Microsoft Word is extensively used among the students and the professionals. But whenever we write reports in Word files, most of the time we always end up getting issues in placing images, equations, and tables in the text. Even though we use proper formatting sometimes, there are tiny possibilities of getting issues every time. In particular, formatting equations are headache jobs for us. But if you use the LaTeX tool, we never face such issues while we preparing our documents. Meaning that we have to only focus on the contents of our documents. The LaTeX tool will take care of the formatting. On the opposite side, we have to make sure that we used proper commands to give inputs for the tool so that the computer can compile our inputs and then it can produce the documents which we are looking for. So we have to make sure that we know all the commands and we gave them as an input properly. In that case, there will be no issues of using the LaTeX tool. Not only that, if we are using Microsoft Word for writing our journal papers, we can use only pixel based format images. For example, we can use only JPEG or PNG or TIFF based images. But if you use the LaTeX tool, we can use the vectorized based formats. For example, you can use PDF file or you can use EPS or you can use SVG based formats, which means that when you add vectorized images to your paper, the quality will be really high. For example, you are using pixel based format. When you zoom those images, the quality will break after some time. But if you are using vectorized based format images, even though you zoom in to the infinity, the quality will never break. It will always remain same. In that case, when the reader read your paper, they will understand the image and the schematic diagram very properly. So it is good if we use LaTeX and use vector based images for representing our results or schematic diagram of our experimental work, and it will help us to gain more attention from readers about our research work. So now we are moving into the next slide. In this slide, we can see the advantages of using this tool. So as you can see here, there are many sections where the tool can be used. Mainly, it can be used for writing research articles such as conference and journals. Also, the same tool can be used for preparing presentations and classwork documents as mentioned here. But you can see the slides and you can understand the applications where the tool is widely used among the students and professionals. Okay, now let's move on to the next slide. Before we move into the following detailed discussion, I am here present to you the example of LaTeX tool with both contents of inputs and outputs. As you can see in the presented slide, the left side is noticed to have a set of contents that formatted using a few lines of codes, and as a result of a computer interpretation, right side you can see the outcome of the contents that we have given as an input. So it's clear that you have to give a set of codes to the LaTeX tool and it will compile and it will give us a output in the name of document. Moreover, from the left side, it's clear that the tool works based on a few set of codes. So you have to memorize a few lines of commands to write your document flawlessly. But don't worry about remembering the commands, because once you created one or two documents, you will get a flow and you will be good at it. Because remember that I am here to teach you the easy ways of preparing the tables and equations using the open source tools. So in our next video, we are gonna download and install the LaTeX tool. Once we do that, we are gonna discuss about creating documents and creating tables and images in our upcoming videos. And thank you for watching. Please share and support. So see you guys in my next video.